car rotation, all right? So that's going to be something that you're going to want to focus on. Next is in regards to your training, all right? If you're bitching about not getting results and you're skipping workouts, you have nothing to bitch about, all right? You need to get your butt to the gym and stay committed, all right? If you have 3 workouts a week and you're only getting into the gym 1 time a week, you have no room to complain, all right? So don't skip out on your workouts. Training is the easiest part about it all. You got to get your ass to the gym. You got to get into train. You got to bust your butt, put in the work, all right? That's if you're serious enough about it. So don't freaking skip, obviously, all right? So that's the easiest part right there, is actually getting yourself to the gym, training. Next is adding in some high-intensity interval training on your off days. There's a couple different things that you can do for this. My favorite is sprinting, all right? Sprinting is going to be one of the best ways to help get you freaking lean and mean. Just look at an Olympic sprinter versus a marathon runner, all right? If your goal is to get lean and shredded, who are you going to take advice from? A marathon runner or an Olympic sprinter? Which one is more shredded, all right? You can answer that one on your own, all right? So high-intensity interval training on your off days. So for example, looking at just a week template here, say we're training on Monday, Wednesday, Friday with weights. We're kicking asses in the gym with weights on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. On Tuesday, Thursday, or even Tuesday, maybe take Thursday as a rest day and then come back on Saturday. Get your high-intensity interval training on those days. And I mentioned sprinting. Sprinting is one of the best ways to do this. The reason is it's a short, all-out, high-intensity bout of exercise or activity for a very short amount of time, and then rest, okay? So it's not going to be a long, slow, freaking 4-mile run, all right? You might be running for a longer period of time than you would be doing for high-intensity interval training, but the afterburn effect, the post-training effect, is what you're going after for these high-intensity training days, all right? So let's take sprinting, for example, like I already mentioned. Here's a sample workout. Go to a football field, okay? You're going to do a proper warm-up first, because you're not going to want to pull muscles or injure yourself, because then you're totally screwed. But make sure you warm up properly, get a nice little sweat going. Give yourself about 10 to 15 minutes to warm up. After you're warmed up, boom, sprint 40 yards, close to full speed, 100% effort. Turn around, walk back nice and easy. As soon as you get back, boom, you're sprinting again. You would repeat that 10 to 15 times, or you could go for 20 minutes at a time, all right? Here's the key. Keep these high-intensity interval training sessions short and sweet. If you're doing it for 45 minutes to an hour, you probably didn't go as intense as you should, all right? That's what it's about. It's high intensity. They don't call it high-intensity interval training for nothing, all right? It's got to be all-out bouts of intensity, all right? So 40-yard sprints would be a good example. If you're somebody that hasn't sprinted for a while, what you can do is hill sprints. Hill sprints are also great. What you're going to do is you're going to want to find a hill, not too steep, about right in the middle, maybe about 45 degrees, 15 degrees, somewhere in there. Something that stretches about 30 to 40 yards up. You'll sprint up to the top of the hill, do the same thing, turn around, walk back. If you're a little more advanced, you'll sprint up to the top of the hill, maybe crank out some burpees at the top, like 10 to 15 burpees as fast as you can. Boom, walk down the hill, and then repeat that process again for like 10, maybe 15 rounds, or just go for time. As soon as time hits 20 minutes, you're done, all right? So you're just trying to go as highly intense as you can for that period of time. But the cool thing about hill sprints is, if you haven't sprinted for a while, hill sprints will slow you down, all right? So where you're sprinting on flat ground, you're going to be able to sprint faster, obviously. So if you're more advanced, that's going to work out for you better. But if you're less advanced, use some hills, sprint up to the top. It'll slow you down a little bit, prevent you from injuring yourself, pulling muscles, different things like that. All right, so there's some different examples of high-intensity interval training. I'll post some extra stuff below here for you. But moving on, we've got a couple more tips here. Hydrate, sleep, and post-workout nutrition. All right, this is some important stuff too. Most people do not drink enough water, okay? I can be guilty of this sometimes as well. I get busy during the day. I forgot to drink water. So try to have some sort of container with you at all times. Keep it filled up with water. You should be guzzling that stuff down. At least a gallon a day, if not 2 gallons. Hydrate, 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 all right? Next is going to be sleep. Too many people stay up late at night watching freaking God knows what on the TV. Get your ass to bed. If you're waking up in the morning and you're complaining about being tired throughout the day, it's probably coming down to not being hydrated, not eating right, and not getting sleep at night, all right? You have control of all this stuff. So get your butt to sleep. Try to get a minimum of 6 hours a night, all right? I get up at like 4:15 every day, and I make sure I get at least 6 hours of sleep in, all right? Sometimes it's a little bit less, but I always try to get at least 6 hours, all right? If you're somebody that can get 8 hours in, more power to you, all right? And then post-workout recovery, this is going to be critical to help you get results fast, all right? When I going back to the carb rotation, this is going to be the best time to get your good carbs in, okay? Is it going to be that post-workout shake or that post-workout meal about 60 to 90 minutes after your workout, all right? What you're going to want to do is get a high-quality source of protein to take in right after your workout, all right? I recommend a few different brands of quality protein powder. I'll post that below this video here so you can check that out. But a big mistake most people make after their workout is they don't do anything, all right? So my main recommendations for post-workout to help you continue your progress and recover quick, because that's what results is about, is your recovery, how fast you recover. That comes down to hydration, nutrition, everything combined, all right? So BCAAs right after your workout, high-quality source of protein, and then your post-workout meal, which is going to be coming 60 to 90 minutes later. All right, so check that out. Posted extra details there. And then on the bottom here, number 8, I talk about earning your cheats. All right, I'm big on the 80-20 rule. Okay, that means 80% you're eating lean and clean, 20% you're having the meals that you want to have. All right, so your cheat meals. All right. Some people take this to an extreme, all right? Do you honestly earn your cheat meals, all right? This goes back to the top of being honest with what it is you're doing, all right? So if you look at a whole week, Monday through Sunday, all right, what you should focus in on doing is being as lean and clean as possible Monday through Friday, okay? Because we all know what happens on the weekends. That's the time when we kind of let loose, we relax. We go out to dinner, we hang with friends, we have different events, and granted, there's usually good food at these events and these different things that we do. So that's when we tend to cheat. Now, if we've cheated already during the week, we've had a couple bad meals at lunch, or we've ate a couple bad dinners during the week, then we go on the weekend and we say, oh, well, we can cheat, it's the weekend. Right there, that's going to throw off all your progress. All right, so you've got to really take a step back and look at your whole week as a whole and honestly tell yourself, have you earned the right to cheat, all right? And again, it all ties together. So whenever your deadline is, how well can you lock in on this goal of getting as lean as possible, as fast as possible, all right? So really earn your cheats, all right? 20% of the time only, Monday through Friday. Look at the whole course of the whole week, Monday through Sunday. Say you're eating 3 meals a day, that's 21 total meals over the course of the week, all right? So if you do the math, 80% of that would be roughly 17 meals maybe. I'm not a mathematician, but that would give you 4 meals where you could cheat total, all right? So that's kind of something to put that into perspective for you, all right? Whereas most people are cheating on Friday night, and they're cheating Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, then again on Sunday morning for breakfast, Sunday lunch, and then Sunday evening. That's a lot of meals right there, all right? You're already over that 20%. So just something to put in perspective. Earn your cheats, all right? 20% of the time. If you've got a long ways to go, might be 90-10, all right? But overall, these are some major tips here on how to lose fat fast for the people that have asked. Again, under this video, I've linked up to a blog post that just supplies a little bit of extra information on all these points, so you can check that out. But I hope this helps you in your pursuit of getting lean and mean. Again, I'm Travis Stutzel with the Force Athlete Gym, travisstutzel.com. Keep living aggressive, getting strong, going 110% ham. I'm out.